Welcome, everyone. It is my privilege and honor to bring to you today Dr. Jack Bourla, who is also the president of Sherman College of Chiropractic, and he is going to be speaking at Mile High Chiropractic coming up here September 21st through the 23rd in Denver, Colorado. So I want to introduce you all to the president. Do you want to give us a little intro? I'm sure everyone knows who you are, especially everyone who's been to Mile High before, but for anyone who's a new attendee, do you want to give them an idea of not only who you are, but what they can be expecting to hear from you this year?
Sure. So I don't know, you may not know this, Elise, but I was voted the most handsome man in America.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
On the cover of Vogue.
Of a matchbook.
Yeah.
I'm the sixth president of Sherman College. I began my term December 1st of 2022. I've been in Spartanburg for about 6.5 months and am having the time of my life. This has been the greatest joy besides my kids that I've experienced. It's just, I wake up every morning and I still pinch myself to make sure this is real. And I get to the campus, and the faculty are stellar. The students are remarkable. The staff is so caring. I mean, everything you can imagine in a utopian chiropractic college we have at Sherman College of Chiropractic in Spartanburg, South Carolina, where, by the way, it's been raining like crazy here.
Oh gosh.
Never suspected this much rain. It's 68 degrees and it's hailing. I don't, meteorologically, I don't understand how that happens, but it's happening because I witnessed it.
A little different than California, right?
It's nothing like California. California, we don't have water. There's no water there, but here we got tons of water. I'm looking forward to coming to Mile High 11, turning it up, because it's one of the best times you can have in chiropractic. For me, I go there because I love to listen to the speakers, but more important for me is I get to hang out with some really cool people. And, you make new relationships, you forge existing relationships, you make connections, and it's a learning experience, but it's also an experiential experience where you just get to submerge yourself into the philosophy, the art, the science, the business. And honestly, the truth for me is it's about the people. I would go just to hang out with the people, and you never know who's going to show up.
Yeah. And usually, I mean, last year you were front row, and now this year as president, you're going to be speaking to, but also Sherman has a big presence at Mile High. We do some luncheons, right? I think we're going to do a luncheon again this year, right?
Yep.
I'm not always in the know. I just help with interviews, but we'll do a luncheon. Do you want to talk more about what Sherman's involvement looks like with Mile High?
Sure. Both Danny Knowles and Rochelle Knowles are graduates of Sherman. And so they have an affinity towards the school, as do most people who ever get exposed to the campus. There's a certain vibe on the campus that is indescribable. I've not experienced it anywhere else. And of course, I'm somewhat biased. But even before I became part of the Sherman community, there's just something different about that. I've always enjoyed coming to lyceums. I've been a supporter as a regent for the last 13 or 14 years because I understand what Sherman does. And Sherman has distinguished themselves as that college campus who focuses solely on the preparation of getting these young minds into the chiropractic mindset, having them do exquisite analysis for vertebral subluxations, and then making the correction when necessary. And that's what we do. That's what chiropractic was intended to do. And that's what we do really, really well. We also inspire and empower our students to graduate with the servant's heart. Because if you don't have a heart to serve, then you probably should try to do something else for a living, because this is not the right profession for you. So we love being involved with Mile High. We love the exposure that we get, but we also like adding value to Mile High. So in my talk, I'll be talking about the philosophy, of course, but also be talking about some of the great things that we're doing in terms of technology and how it is that we do what we do in terms of our analysis. Because I believe one of the things that separates a great chiropractor from a mediocre chiropractor is their ability to analyze the nervous system and spine to see if this person even needs to be adjusted. So we really are training our students and preparing them to be proficient with confidence and competence in the analysis and the correction of vertebral subluxation. So we love to participate in all events, but Mile High is certainly one of my favorites. It's kind of like, being with family all the time. The not dysfunctional family, the good family.
Some dysfunctional, maybe, depending on what night you're talking to them.
It depends on if Danny's around or not. If Danny's
totally.
It's totally dysfunctional. So our involvement is we love to support, we love to be supported.
Yeah.
And, as some people say, support is conditional. And we support Mile High, and Mile High supports us. It's a beautiful relationship that we have, and we hope to keep that going for years to come.
Absolutely. And I'm curious to learn more about the technology too. In my mind, I'm like, I wonder if I know about this yet or not. So you're leaving us hanging. So we definitely are intrigued to listen to your talk too.
Yeah,
And I believe you'll be speaking the last night of Mile High. So what a
awesome.
way what a way to leave our people too, is just, and really what an honor for all those students and faculty to be led by you as well. So
No, thank you.
thank you for everything you're doing for chiropractic, but the future of chiropractic and vitalistic chiropractic too.
Honestly, it's my pleasure and my honor to do so. Thank you.
Thank you. Any closing statements?
Get to Mile High.
Mile High.
I hope the link is going to be somewhere in the comments. Honestly, if you've not been to Mile High, you've got to get there. It's an experience that everybody should have. If you've been there, renew your enthusiasm. Come join us. You're going to see some wonderful speakers. You're going to make some great friends. It's a great place to be.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. We'll see you all at Mile High on September 21st through the 23rd. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.